Are barefoot shoes even necessary for our health and fitness? Let's find out. We are all born without shoes. This is not a coincidence. In fact, our feet are complex and sophisticated pieces of machinery. Holding the structure of the feet together are 52 bones, 66 joints, and more than 100 muscle and connective tissues spread across 5 layers. Underneath the feet are 104 sensors, which make the whole system quick to adapt to the environment they interact with. And finally, there is a toughened and adaptable sheet of skin, also found on the hands, which make any type of weight-bearing movement possible without pain. If left unrestrained, the feet not only have the ability to use the array of specialized parts to help us locomote and perform basic movement, but can actually morph into highly functional parts, capable of amplifying the potential of the kinetic chain. In layman's terms, this basically means that good strong feet can set a solid foundation for the body to build any type of movement strategy on top of them. So anyone from a high-level athlete to a pensioner can benefit heavily from compliant, strong feet. Now, you may be thinking, Chris, it's logical that elite athletes can benefit from strong feet, but pensioners? Come on, really? Yes, falling is the leading cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries amongst the elderly. Few recover fully from a bad fall, and many studies have shown that poor balance is a serious cause of this issue. Guess what? The feet are our most important components for balance. The sensors, muscles, and connective tissue that I spoke about receive and transmit thousands of signals per second through the limbs and core to make micro adjustments which help to maintain a balanced and erect body. So that's where traditional shoes become the problem. Stick a stiff and thick rubberized sole with some arch-supporting inners underneath the feet, and you shut those sensors down, as well as limit the 66 foot joints to move freely. Have you ever wondered why gymnasts train and compete barefoot? These are athletes who rely on their balance and spatial awareness to perform. So sticking a pair of trainers on their feet would make their job way harder. Convinced? Alright, so let's move on then. What makes a good barefoot shoe? A well-designed barefoot style shoe should act as a second skin, allowing the feet to behave the way they would without wearing shoes, while still protecting the skin and bones from harsh conditions. So here is a list of the 5 characteristics barefoot shoes must have. Number 1, no drop soles. There is no place for raised heels with barefoot shoes. Number 2, the soles must be thin and flexible to allow the feet maximum freedom to articulate any way they want, as well as allow good sensory feedback from the ground. Number 3, the inner soles must be thin and flexible and should not have any arch support. And number 4, the shoe's toe box must be wide enough to accommodate toe spreading during both impact and the push-off phases of walking and running. Over the upcoming episodes, we will be reviewing different barefoot shoes. Each of these characteristics will get an objective rating out of 5, collectively giving a potential score of 20. Bonus points will also be up for grabs for the following 3 categories. 1. Eco-friendly. Textile production is one of the world's largest contributors to pollution, so selecting products which are produced in an environmentally friendly manner is paramount these days. 2. Price. Just because a product is part of a niche market doesn't mean it should cost the earth. I mean, organic produce is a good example of this. Why should we be spending double for a tomato which is being farmed in the correct way? It makes no sense. And 3. Aesthetics. I mean, come on, just because the shoe's functional doesn't mean they shouldn't look good. Well, that's it from us today. Let us know why you feel barefoot shoes may or may not be important to your health. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to not miss out on any of the upcoming shoe reviews. But until then, keep on exercising your health. Cheers.